This is a series that is going to be fun going the rest of the way. We're a little late in coming on, had some things to take care of, but you know something? We got a game to do. Stand by as game three, I beg your pardon, of the NBA World Championship Series on Snowman Multimedia begins right now. Good evening, everybody. My name is Brian Snow. Happy to bring this to you. It's game three of the NBA Finals, aka what I used to call it, the NBA World Championship Series. And it originates from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. And you know it's crazy back there because it's the first time that Indianapolis has hosted an NBA Finals game since 2000. And Blake is the first one here saying, what's up, Brian? What's up to you, my friend? We expect a big crowd here tonight. And if you love what you see and what you hear, do me a favor, drop a donation if you could to the Cash App, which is at the bottom of the screen, $ Tallman Dr. K50, or you can drop a donation to our GoFundMe. Look at GoFundMe.com/Snowman's Road to Recovery as yours truly continues his recovery from cancer. The first sponsor read for tonight belongs to a good friend of mine, and she is in charge of the AB&J Travel Agency. Listen, most people regret not traveling more as they get older. AB&J is trying to change that by doing what they believe. They believe everyone should travel regardless of income. They help travel dreams come true for all wallets, big and small. Looking to travel now? No matter how big or not, how small your budget is, then give a call to AB&J Travel Agency at 513-991-2717. That's 513-991-2717. AB&J Travel Agency. No matter how big or small your wallet, your travel dreams will come true. And thank you, Stacy, for agreeing to be our first partner of our first advertising partner, I should say, of Snowman Multimedia. Waiting for the game to get started. Make your picks in the chat of who you think is going to win tonight. Be you Pacers or be you Thunder? I am picking the Indiana Pacers to win game 3 tonight. However, I do feel that if Oklahoma City wins game 3, they have essentially, I believe, won the series. I don't want to think that way, but a lot of people are saying that, and I believe that to be true because you just don't hold a talent back like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, because Shai is going to get his. All right, Shai is definitely going to get his. As mentioned, we are just getting ready to start. Do me a favor. Do not, please, I beg of you, do not post any spoilers in the chat. It wouldn't be fair to the folks that are coming in late, and it wouldn't be fair to this humble broadcaster who's still trying to get his bearings after beating cancer. I want to make sure I get my reps in because I do plan to have some high school sports on the docket this fall. And I want to do it right. I want to be sure that I get back to my old ways of preparing and my old ways of doing what I love to do, which is having a lot of precision, which is paying attention to a lot of detail and making sure that I get every detail correct about the games that I broadcast. And the link is, I'm going to be looking over here to my monitor to my left because I'm going to be sending out the link to any and everybody that I know as they're getting ready to introduce the Indiana Pacers. Who do you think will be the key to tonight's game? That's the question. Who do you think is going to be the key to tonight's game? And if you like this, aside of making a donation, why don't you do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe to this channel? Because Snowman Multimedia's got a lot prepared. And AB and J Travel Agency wants to help get you to the sporting events that you want. Football right around the corner, college football right around the corner. Of course, you got the rest of the NBA World Championship Series. You got the Stanley Cup Final going on right now. Their seasons are going to reset very soon. Major League Baseball going on right now. A professional women's softball league, which I'm going to cover, is going on right now. And we're going to be doing a lot of women's sports in the upcoming years. They're showing the montage of teams that have won in the past, looking at all the Bulls pictures from their Bulls series. They showed a montage from the Warriors, San Antonio Spurs, of course, from the 80s, the Lakers, the Celtics, the Sixers, and everybody. Gainbridge Fieldhouse is the place to be for the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers. Blake is rooting for Indiana. Make your picks down below, folks. Who's going to win it? Will it be the Oklahoma City Thunder? And will it be the Indiana Pacers? Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren, and Cason Wallace, the starting five for the Oklahoma City Thunder in the road blue uniforms, top and bottom. Nembhard, Nesmith, Haliburton, Siakam, and Turner, the five on the floor for the Indiana Pacers. The Oklahoma City Thunder go blue tops and bottoms with the white numbers trimmed in orange. Pacers go yellow tops and bottoms, navy blue numbers trimmed in white. The real season begins now, says one fan. And we're ready to do this. We hope that you are. We hope that you are too. It's the Pacers and the Thunder in Game 3 of the NBA World Championship Series. And just to be, I'm going to turn the volume up here to conserve my voice. Reggie Miller is in the crowd tonight wearing Mark Jackson's old uniform, an old Pacer uniform, and seeing the Pacers in the World Championship Series just brings back so many memories for me. First quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by Invader Coffee, veteran-owned, air-roasted, and unapologetically bold. Grab Invader Coffee and start your morning like a rebel. Use the code Snowman at checkout for a bold discount and an even bolder cup. The tip is controlled by Oklahoma City. They go left to right as we see it. And as you folks are listening along at home with us, as Lou Dort has it in the front court. And immediately we have an offensive foul against Oklahoma City. Big question will be, how fast will the Pacers come out? And it's against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who picks up his first. No team foul. We'll take you through the rules and the timing every chance we get. Siakam hands to Nembhard, dancing on the dribble off to the right. 11 on the shot clock. Nembhard with a step back three, but we get a foul called underneath. And immediately 2 quick fouls against the Oklahoma City Thunder. 1, a team foul. And this foul will be charged to Lou Dort. That's his first and the first team foul. 11 on the clock. As Haliburton gives it to Turner, back to Haliburton on the drive to the right corner Nembhard, a wide open three, an air ball. Rebound, SGA. Alexander with a wraparound dribble across into the front court against Nembhard. Alexander on the drive to the free throw line, spins down the lane and shoots it up no good. Nesmith the rebound. No score. We've played almost a minute. Nesmith front court to the right. In the right corner is Miles Turner. Turner starts his dribble with the left hand, backs in on Holmgren, spins, shoots, missed. Holmgren the rebound. He had 12 of them in game 2. Back he comes the other way. Holmgren on the drive, in on Turner's fake, shoots, and scores with a left hand. And Oklahoma City breaks the ice 2-0. We've played a minute plus. Nembhard on the drive, had the ball poked away, a steal. Kaysen had it. Holmgren gets it back to him. Kaysen flies in and missed the dunk. Rebound comes down to Jalen Williams. He scores 4-0. Indiana got relaxed on that after he missed the dunk and thought there'd be a whistle. There was no whistle. Siakam holds in the left corner. Siakam with a spin, fires off the glass and scores. Pascal Siakam with his first bucket. Indiana within a pair. 10:25 left in the opening quarter. Jalen Williams front court to the right, dancing on the dribble, guarded by Aaron Nesmith. Jalen Williams on the move, 3-point stripe, drives in left of the lane, 13-footer, good. Jalen Williams with his first bucket, 6-2, Oklahoma City, 10-10 for the first. Siakam has it outside right, controlling the dribble. Siakam holds, 10 to shoot. And just when you think everything is good, Indiana scores, making it 6-4. And we get a foul in the front court as Williams drove to the basket. Each team is bent on driving to the basket early. AB Media is in from Indianapolis, Indiana. He just chimed in. Thank you, AB, for joining us. Pascal Siakam has all 4 for Indiana. SGA finds Holmgren flying in for the dunk. And it's 8-4 in favor of the Thunder as Nembhard brings it up. 9:38 for the opening quarter. Nembhard outside right. Holds and looks, plays it to Siakam, 3-point stripe. Siakam backs in, spins on Kaysen, turns, shoots, in and out. Rebound, Chet Holmgren. That looked good, but it just popped out. Holmgren flying in the front court, outside left. Holmgren on the drive, into the lane, spins on Turner and missed it, drew the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first and the first team foul. And that will send Chet Holmgren to the free throw line. Holmgren had 15 points in game 2 after having only 6 in game 1, going 2 for 9. Holmgren gets ready, shoots the first one, good. Biggest lead of the night for OKC, 9-4. The second attempt on the way, good. Anything that gets raised tonight, I want to put toward a subscription to YouTube TV. And I'll explain that as we go along tonight. 10-4 in favor of the Pacers. Here's Haliburton dancing on the dribble in the right corner, and the feed went dry again. Heck, nabbit. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Kenneth Clark is here. Thank you, Kenneth. And there's a foul. Rick Carlisle is the coach of the Pacers. Baseline right. Nembhard looks to come into Turner. 11 to shoot. Siakam out front on the drive. Spins down the lane. Fadeaway jumper. Got it. 10-6. The playmaker is in the house with us also. Here is Wiggins to the right corner. Dort, a wide open three. Splash. 13-6. OKC. Back come the Pacers right to left. Nembhard in the front court outside right. Gets the pass back from Turner. Back to Nembhard right wing. Nembhard on the drive. Finds Siakam. And an offensive foul on Andrew Nembhard. Oklahoma City efficient coming out tonight. They lead by 7, 13-6, and 8:35 remaining in the first quarter. SGA spins on the dribble in the backcourt, now comes across the timeline. SGA on the move to the left, stops, pitches it back out to Wiggins. Lou Dort in the right corner, out to Dort. This is Dort. Low for SGA, back to Dort. His shot is missed, and the rebound Turner to Nembhard. Flip ahead, Siakam. Siakam on the outlet. Front court to the right, dances on the dribble in the right corner. Siakam on the drive into the lane on Holmgren. Fakes, back out. Turner, long three, short. Rebound taken down by SGA. Why didn't you go to the basket, Siakam? You had a mismatch. Here's Dort in the left corner. Dort holds and looks, finds Holmgren. Holmgren with the ball over his head, drives in on Turner. Outside it comes to Jalen Williams on the left wing. 8 to shoot. Williams is fouled out front before he can begin his drive. Kenneth Clark, I am doing good tonight. And AB, I say the same to you. 13-6 in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder. SGA has it on the move, bounce to Holmgren, drives in on Turner, and scores. OKC is flying right now. Timeout Pacers, 7:35 left in the first quarter. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder 15 and the Indiana Pacers 6. We'll come back after this timeout. This is the NBA Finals on Snowman Multimedia.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. Where the
Yeah!
Oh, I thought you were on my team.
15-6 in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder. We are in the first quarter. We have 7:35 remaining in the first period. If you're tuning us in for the first time, welcome to Snowman Multimedia. My name is Brian Snow. Happy to bring the play-by-play to you at different events. We will also be known, part of the division of Snowman Sports Sportsnet is we'll officially make that introduction on July 1st. And also, part of Snowman Sportsnet will be the Indiana Sports Hub. Since I live here in Indiana, going to cover a lot of Indiana sports. So we're going to put all those pieces together as we go along under the umbrella of Snowman Multimedia. 7:35 left in the first, 15 for the Thunder, 6 for the Pacers. And I know the scoreboard feed is ahead of me, but please, as I mentioned, do not post any spoilers in the chat. Want to do this right by everybody. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is sending this link out to everybody that I can to get more people to tune in. Why don't you guys do me a favor and do the same? Send this out to any and all of your friends that would be interested. Holmgren, 8 early points tonight. The rest of the team has 7. And it's a 9-point lead early on for the Thunder at 15-6, 7.5 of the quarter. Haliburton across into the front court. To the right side for Obi Toppin, back to Haliburton. Now to Shepherd. Shepherd on the drive. 15-footer from the left. Got it. Shepherd with his first basket. It's now 15-8 and 7:15 remaining in the first quarter. Lou Dort across into the front court. Dort standing dribble, picks it up, now finds Holmgren right of the key against Toppin. Jalen Williams has it, nearly lost the ball, able to get it back, 10 to shoot. Jalen Williams deep on the left wing, guarded by Shepherd. Jalen Williams keeping his dribble, and Shepherd a steal to Nembhard. Outlet pass Haliburton. Haliburton flying in with a layup, missed it. Tip Toppin, no. Follow Toppin, yes! Obi Toppin with his first bucket, and it's down 15-10. 6:45 left in the first quarter. Casey Williams in the front court. Bounce pass Holmgren. Holmgren for 3. Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Siakam. Chance for the Pacers to cut it to 3 or 2 with the long one. Here's Toppin. Front court to the right. Hands to Nembhard. He lost the ball. Indiana nervous because they're at home. And that is their 3rd turnover of the evening. Oklahoma City 15, Indiana 10, 6:25 remaining in the first quarter. SGA gets Nembhard out of the way, now penetrates to the free throw line, stops, fadeaway shot right of the lane, rimming, no, rebound Siakam, outlet pass to Haliburton. Haliburton and the Pacers coming right to left here in the first quarter. Haliburton on the drive to the free throw line, 20-footer head of the key, line drive rebound to Holmgren. Haliburton had his man, just had to get to the basket. Here comes Holmgren, stops, top of the circle, he's fouled before he can get a shot away. And Haliburton's asking, where did I commit the foul? And Holmgren to the free throw line, looking for points 9 and 10 on the night. He's got number 9 as he drops that free throw. And the foul is on Obi Toppin out front. That came before he can get a shot away. Second free throw, good. OKC regains the 7-point lead at 17-10. 10 points for Holmgren early. He's 3 of 4 from the field. Haliburton to Shepherd out front. Left corner is Turner. Turner on the drive to the free throw line. Pitch back out Toppin. 3 on the way. Rebound. Shepherd had it. Lost it. SGA the rebound. Here comes Caruso on the push. Bounce to Holmgren. 2-hand dunk. Beautiful break ran by Oklahoma City. And they're back up 9. Right back come the Pacers as Toppin has it in the front court to Nembhard. Right side Haliburton. Haliburton on the approach. That pass tipped away and stolen by Holmgren. SGA trots it up. SGA in the front court dances on the dribble off to the right, works off the Caruso screen, now has it between the circles, steps back, 3-pointer on the way, no good. Long rebound to Toppin. Now to Haliburton. Back come the Pacers, down 9, 5-12 for the first. Haliburton with a 15-foot floater, and that's good. OKC 19, Pacers 12, 5 minutes for the first. Jalen Williams shoots from the left corner. No good. Williams gets it back, and it's stolen by Haliburton. They got numbers. Haliburton wraparound dribble on the drive. Hands to Toppin for the layup. And it's now 19-14. And timeout called by OKC at 18,000 plus on their feet in Indianapolis, Indiana. 4:50 remaining in the first. Your score, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder 19 and the Indiana Pacers 14. This is the 2025 NBA Finals on Snowman Multimedia and Snowman Sportsnet.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get, babe?
Twice the work. Twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
OKC 19, Indiana 14. As we approach 4 minutes remaining in the first. Brian Snow back here with you. This is game 3 of the 2025 NBA Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder, champions of the East, and the champions of the West, and the Indiana Pacers, champions of the East. And again, I request everybody to not post any spoilers in the chat. Want to do this game in full for everyone. Who is your X factor for tonight's game? Put your answers in the chat. I said on the morning show that it would be Miles Turner for the Indiana Pacers. But so far, that factor is Chet Holmgren for Oklahoma City. He's got a dozen early points, helping get Oklahoma City off and rolling. That was a great pass from Haliburton to Obi Toppin for the layup. And now Dort trots it up the other way. Dort in the front court already with a 3-point field goal. Isaiah Hartenstein on the floor, along with Caruso and Wiggins, as Dort bangs home another 3, his second of the night. And it's 22-14 in favor of OKC and 4:25 left in the first. Shepherd has it this time outside left. Now to Haliburton. Haliburton dancing on the dribble, 13 to shoot. Haliburton on the move to the right, stops, picks up his dribble, right side Shepherd, right corner Toppin. Fakes, 5 to shoot. Toppin goes underneath the Turner, missed it, out of bounds, stays with Indiana. With 3.1 on the shot clock. And thank you, Kenneth, for keeping me abreast of the timeout. And thank you also to Stacy helping us out too. Shepard's 3 no good. Caruso the rebound. 4:05 left in the first. Thank you to Stacy for becoming my chat ninja. That ball's lost out of bounds. It belongs to Indiana. Blake says Obi Toppin needs to show up. I agree with that. I absolutely agree with that. That ball poked away by Hartenstein. Can't get to it. Nope, he saved it to Shepard. Haliburton in the front court. Up top, Shepard. Right corner, Nembhard. Nembhard holds and looks. Comes out to Haliburton. Haliburton 15 to shoot. Turner, 3-ball right corner. Bang! 22-17. OKC leads by 5 and 3.5 remaining in the first quarter. Across is Caruso in the front court. Hartenstein has it out front. Hartenstein holds and looks. Thanks to Stacy for helping out being my chat spotter tonight. That's the first role she's going to have. Here's Dort shooting from 15 left of the key. No good. Rebound, Obi Toppin. Outlet pass to Nembhard. Nembhard in the front court, dancing on the dribble. Nembhard on the move to the right. Picks up his dribble. Now finds Haliburton. Haliburton, a 3 from the right. Bang! It's a 2-point game. OKC 22, Indiana 20. 2:55 remaining in the first. SGA at the controls. SGA pitches it left side to Wiggins. Wiggins on the drive to the free throw line. Finds Dort. Another wide open 3. And he splashes it home. Lou Dort, 3 threes in the game. 9 points for him. 25-20. Right back comes the Pacers. In the right corner is Toppin. Toppin on the drive in from the right and lays it in. 3-point game again. Indiana staying with it. 2:36 left in the first quarter. 25-22 in favor of OKC. SGA in the front court. And my feed is frozen again. Got some technical difficulties, folks. Hang with us. Now, I know the scoreboard is way ahead of me. I need y'all to not post spoilers in the chat. We're getting everything squared away here. .13 on the shot clock as Haliburton dances on the dribble off to the right. Mounts past Turner. Turner with a fake. Lean in, flip. Nope. No foul called. Rebound comes down to Dort. On the fly is Caruso. Left in the lane. Now finds Wiggins. Wiggins on the drive in from the left. Into the free throw line. Lean in, flip. Stripped and taken away by Haliburton. Haliburton to Toppin. Now on the left wing is Nembhard. Back to Haliburton. Haliburton on the drive in from the left with a bounce pass to Nembhard in the left corner. Now to Toppin left wing. 10 to shoot. Back to Haliburton. Splits the double team. Up top, Toppin a 3. Nope. Rebound Hartenstein. 27-22. OKC by 5 and 90 seconds for the first. Indiana 10 of 20 from the field. SGA flies in and lays it in. OKC is 11 of 20. Right back to the lane comes Nembhard. He got swatted, but a foul called. And Andrew Nembhard shoots a pair. Fifth Down Sports just chimed in. Thank you to our buddy Chris Dietz, who will be with us tomorrow on Snowman in the morning. And I think I'm going to have Dietz hang out with us for the entirety of the show because we have Allison Moran coming on as well. And we're dealing with some technical difficulties here. And I see the score in front of me, 31-23. The scores are ahead of the feed. OKC is doing good so far. Yes, they are, Kenneth. Yes, they are. I just meant taking the early lead, but no worries. They will blow it in the second half. Thunder doing thunder things. That's my buddy Dietz for you. Alexander on the drive and on Shepard, and a foul called on Shepard. 29-23, 103 left in the first. I'm game for as long as you want to have me. You got it. You got it, man. Haven't had Deets on in a while. We're going to have Deets on tomorrow for the usual Chris Deets hijinks. And if you haven't seen Chris Deets on the show, wait till you see the intro that we have that the great Cole Johnson made for him. I need a favor, folks. If you can, please contribute via the Cash App so I can help my family. The free throw is good. 30-23. Nembhard back in. Neesmith back in for the Indiana Pacers. Isaiah Joe on the floor for the first time for Oklahoma City. SGA was 11-12 from the free throw line in game 2 on Sunday. 31-23 our score. Shepard in the right corner to McConnell is on the floor. McConnell, Siakam, Shepard, Neesmith, and Toppin. Siakam dances on the dribble off to the right. Siakam is fouled on the attack to the basket. And that came with 4.8 left on the shot clock and 44.1 left in the quarter. And that'll send Siakam to the free throw line. Indiana must make their free throws tonight. Indiana staying with them. Chet Holmgren is off to a hot start, just like SGA was in game 1. And this is going to probably, in the immortal words of the late, great Jim Durham, be like game 1 down to the second. Siakam's free throw is good, 31-24. The most first quarter points for Indiana, and yet they still trail. Yep. They got 24 right now. Dort has 9, 3 of 3 from three-point land. Holmgren with a dozen, 4 or 5 from the field. Siakam, second free throw missed, rebound out of bounds. It belongs to OKC. And the other reason I'm doing this, I want to do a Sub-A-Thon. I want to get as many subscribers as I can, as the drive toward 2,000 has really, really picked up. We're sitting at 1786 right now. Here's Holmgren and a foul called. Turnovers again killing the Pacers. Toppin set to check back in as the Pacers trail by 7. 30.1 left in the first quarter. Holmgren gets ready, shoots the first one. Good. The second quarter is going to tell the story for the Indiana Pacers tonight, because if OKC is allowed to run away, then they may run away with this game. 32-24, 30.1 left in the first. The Pacers will operate with a fully loaded shot clock. Holmgren gets ready, shoots for his 14th point, and it's in and out. And the rebound, Ben Shepard to TJ McConnell. 25 seconds left, 6-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Holmgren 4 or 5 from the field, 5 of 6 from the line for his 13 first quarter points. McConnell off to the right. McConnell dances on the dribble, spins on SGA and lost the ball. Holmgren comes up with a steal. They have the final 11 seconds as Holmgren speeds in the front court. Had the ball poked away out of bounds. It'll stay with OKC. I will indeed be doing the game on Friday, Kenneth. No doubt about it. I will indeed be doing the game on Friday. Jay Williams on the floor for Oklahoma City, along with Caruso, Isaiah Joe, SGA, and Holmgren. As SGA has it right of the key. 3 seconds. Now 2. SGA, fadeaway shot left of the lane. No good. Rebound tap to Isaiah Joe, and that's the quarter. Done with 1, and your score. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder 32 and the Indiana Pacers 24. This is Game 3 of the 2025 NBA Finals, and you're listening to it live on Snowman Multimedia.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code SNOWMAN, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Big Al Harrington in the house at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Mark Jackson there also. You know the legendary Reggie Miller is in the house. First finals game hosted in Indianapolis, Indiana since 2000 when they faced Shaq and Kobe and the Los Angeles Lakers. We're about ready for the second quarter. As the folks in the chat, everybody is building. I will be on the road tomorrow on location. We'll be doing the show from Columbus, Indiana. Playmaker says Indiana needs to be within 10 by the fourth quarter. I agree with that. They must be within 10 by the fourth quarter. Got a few people watching. Make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe. Hit the Cash App to support the show. Hit the Super Chat to support the show, which is my friend AB's spiel, but it's the truth. We're trying to build something out here. The second quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Snowman is brought to you by Snowman Multimedia is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether it's courtside for your favorite team, front row for a concert, or cheering from the 50-yard line, i.e. Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, SeatGeek gets you there. Download the app, use code Snowman, and save $20 off your first ticket purchase. Only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Here we go with the second quarter. Benedict Mathurin is on the floor, who has it right of the lane. Out to McConnell, back to Mathurin on the right wing. Mathurin, back to McConnell on the left wing. McConnell on the drive, spins down the lane, works his way in. Dump pass under to Siakam, and he lays it in. 6-point game, 32-26. And a steal by McConnell to Neesmith. A Siakam three is no good. McConnell the rebound. Flip pass underneath the Mathurin, he lays it in. It's a 4-point game. 32-28, 11-20 for the half. That is Caruso in the front court. Kason Williams has it out front to Holmgren. Holmgren on the drive, left of the lane, gets Siakam out of the way. The fadeaway jumper, rims out, rebound taken down by Mathurin. Outlet pass to Neesmith. Neesmith front court to the right, finds McConnell. McConnell dancing on the dribble off to the right. McConnell on the drive, right of the lane, spins in on Williams. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Nope. Rebound, Kason Williams. OKC with numbers. They run ahead to Holmgren, flying in. Travel, no call, but a foul called there. Ay. And two shots coming for Chet Holmgren. Holmgren will head back to the line. And he kind of lost the ball going up, didn't he? But Holmgren will get back to the line. 10:48 left in the half. Holmgren's free throw is good. 33-28. And this makes 14 points for Holmgren in the first half. He is 4 of 6 from the field. He's got 4 rebounds, but he's made a living at the free throw line. The second attempt on the way, good. 6-point game, 34-28. Remember in game 1, OKC forced 20 Indiana turnovers, and they stayed within 12 at the half. That should have been a blowout. Siakam has it out front, and we get a foul. SGA gets a rest to start the second quarter, and so does Haliburton. 10:39 remaining in the first half. OKC 34, Indiana 28. Isaiah Hartenstein departs. It's Wiggins, Caruso, Cason Wallace, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. The 5 on the floor for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now Obi Toppin comes back in for the Pacers from Miles Turner. So Turner departs, gets some instruction. It's a 6-point lead. McConnell has it on the left wing, or right wing rather. Now to Mathurin in the left corner. Left corner is Mathurin. Neesmith fades to the left corner. They don't see him. 5 to shoot. Mathurin on the drive. 18-footer. Got it. 34-30. 10-20 left in the first half. Wiggins has it front court to the right. Now to Caruso. Out front, Jalen Williams. Williams flips it over to Holmgren. And Caruso's shot is blocked and out of bounds. It will stay with OKC with 10:13 remaining in the first half. $12 on the shot clock. Baseline left. Caruso looks to come in. He bounces it in play off of Siakam's foot. That's a kick violation. And it will stay with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hi, Pumpkin. One of my cats. Watch it, Pumpkin. Again, baseline left. They look to come in. Williams has it this time on the left wing. Williams on the drive. In from the left. Fadeaway shot. Nope. Rebound Siakam. Chance to cut it 2 or 1 with a long one. Siakam in the front court to Mathurin. Mathurin lost the ball off his foot. Able to gather it back in. Mathurin has it right wing. Now to McConnell left side. Left corner Toppin. Back to McConnell. McConnell on the drive to the baseline. Underneath the Neesmith, and he lays it in. What a cut by Neesmith. Diving to the basket. And McConnell comes up with another steal. But he was out of bounds. Or was he? It belongs to the Pacers. Holy cow. TJ McConnell is a pest tonight. And I love it. He was doing this with Philadelphia. But Philadelphia didn't know how to use McConnell. Rick Carlisle does. And what McConnell did is I took a look at the replay. He saved it off of the Thunder. So it's a 2-point lead and 9:42 remaining in the first half. They throw it underneath to Mathurin. Got fouled, no called. Missed the layup. Holmgren the rebound. Outlet pass to Wiggins. Wiggins front court to the right. Dumps a pass underneath to Cason Wallace. He lays it in. 36-32. Pacers trail by 4. 9:25 left in the first half. McConnell on the fly. Into the front court. Pitch out right corner. A Mathurin 3. Splash! Or as Bobby Slick Leonard would say, boom, baby! And we have a timeout on the floor by OKC. It's going nuts in Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. 9:19 for the first half. It's the Thunder 36 and the Pacers 35. This is the 2025 NBA Finals, so your home and coverage for Indiana sports, the Indiana Sports Hub, a part of Snowman Sportsnet and Snowman Multimedia. Back in a minute.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get, babe?
Twice the work. Twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
My beautiful wife said, keep bringing it, but she also reminded me I have a blood test due in the morning. So no dual coverage tonight. I plan to look at a couple of other games, so no dual coverage tonight. What I am going to do, however, is make sure I bring this one to you in full, and then immediately after this game is done, I got to sign off, and I got to get to bed, and I got some stuff to do in the morning. So Snowman in the Morning will be on the road from Columbus, Indiana. And this is my little pet pump. This is Pumpkin, who is here in Daddy's lap, right? Ain't that right, Pumpkin? Yep, this is Pumpkin who's here with me. It's a 1-point lead, 36-35 in favor of OKC. TJ McConnell in his playoff career has averaged only 15 minutes, 7 points, and 3 assists. And Tim McConnell, TJ's dad, in the crowd, in the audience tonight. He's got 4 assists and 2 steals, TJ McConnell does. Here's Williams on the drive, right of the lane, comes up shooting, missing. Rebound, Neesmith, tap to Siakam, outlet McConnell. McConnell on the fly, in the front court. McConnell driving in, reverse layup, missed, but a foul called. And McConnell shoots 2. And these 2 free throws could give the Pacers their first lead of the night. We're going to do some trivia later and have a few prizes to give away. McConnell's free throw, bang. 36 all. Megan McConnell signed with the Phoenix Mercury on June the 3rd. So Megan is wearing TJ's jersey, and TJ has Megan's jersey. That is so cool. Now I got a reason to follow the Mercury. That is cool. McConnell for the second one. Good. And the Pacers lead for the first time tonight, 37-36. And 8:55 remaining in the first half. They were down by as many as 9. In the front court is Caruso. On the right side, Hartenstein. Guarded by Obi Toppin. Hartenstein hands to SGA, who's back on the floor. Over the top pass. Stolen by McConnell. His third steal of the night. McConnell on the fly. In from the right to Siakam. All the way. Missed it. Rebound Caruso. Back in the Thunder looking for the lead. SGA in the front court. SGA on the attack into the free throw lane. Bumps into Nembhard. No foul. Rebound Toppin. Back to McConnell. Pacers ball with a 1-point lead. Over the top pass into Siakam. Low left. Siakam back in on Caruso. Up to Mathurin on the drive into the lane. Shoots it in off the glass. The Pacers have their biggest lead at 3 at 39-36 and 8:12 remaining in the first half of play. Cason Wallace in the front court finds Hartenstein. Hartenstein on the move to the right. Now finds Wiggins. Wiggins on the drive into the lane. His shot swatted away by Mathurin. Gathered in by Caruso at the free throw line. 8 to shoot. Caruso dancing on the dribble off to the left. 5 on the clock. Caruso dancing against Siakam. Right down the lane he comes. Scoops the layup. No good. Rebound taken down by Wiggins. And it's no good. And a 24-second violation. Or we get a loose ball foul underneath. No, it's a 24-second shot clock violation. And to my friend Stacy, who is in charge of AB&J Travel, I think you found your role with Snowman Multimedia. One thereof. McConnell front court to the right. McConnell on the approach. Into the lane he comes. Spins. Double fake. In trouble. Lost the ball. Able to get it back. 8 to shoot. On the right side is Mathurin. 6 on the clock. Mathurin on the drive. In from the right. All the way. Dumps a pass underneath. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to OKC. 39-36 in favor of the Thunder. Indiana, listen to this figure. This has been true the entire series. Indiana, 19 bench points. 19 bench points. And timeout called on the floor by Rick Carlisle and company. 7:27 remaining in the half. Playmaker says OKC has gotten sloppy. You better believe they've gotten sloppy. This is what happened in game 1. They weren't able to keep their consistency, and that's why Haliburton was able to snatch game 1. The Rising Rhino is here. He says Snowman here, and the Rhino has arrived. Yes, indeed. Hey, Rhino, you doing the UFL championship? My guess would be yes. Let's take time out. 7:27 for the half. It's the Pacers 39 and the Thunder 36 on your home for live coverage of Indiana sports beginning in 2025-26. The Indiana Sports Hub on Snowman Multimedia.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner.
No? Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. I thought you were on my team.
(39-36). The Pacers lead by 3, their first lead of the night. And on the floor for Oklahoma City, it goes Holmgren, SGA, Dort Williams, and Isaiah Joe. TJ McConnell has been the difference maker for the Indiana Pacers, especially here at home. He's got 4 steals on the night. So I may have been wrong with my prediction of who the X Factor is. It's been TJ McConnell so far. I still expect Miles Turner to make an appearance. And McConnell's energy has really lifted the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 3. SGA across into the front court as we count down the remainder of the first half. 7:18 left in the first half. And a foul called against Nembhard. Or I should say against Mathurin. It'll be Lu Dort that will bring the ball in. Foul line extended left. Guarded by Mathurin. Comes in play to SGA. Low left against Nembhard. A pitch out to Isaiah Joe. A 3 on the way. Got it. Tie game. 39 all. 7:05 left in the half as Tyrese Haliburton comes back the other way for Indiana. Haliburton dancing on the dribble off to the right. He takes a 3 and misses off the back of the rim. Rebound to Mathurin. Back to Toppin on the fly. A pitch out, Haliburton. Up top, Nembhard for 3. Good! And the Pacers are back up by 3. 42-39 and 6:40 remaining in the first half. The confidence in the Pacers has grown since the end of the first quarter. SGA dancing on the dribble against Nembhard. SGA to the top of the circle. Back to Isaiah Joe. Fake. Step back 3 on the way. Good. And tied again at 42 apiece. This is getting good. 6:20 for the first half. Haliburton brings it up in the front court, across the timeline, and leans over between the rings. Over the top pass to Miles Turner. Back to Haliburton. Haliburton on the drive. Pitch out left corner to Mathurin. Mathurin on the drive. Goes in. Shoots it up. No good. Foul called. And Mathurin will shoot 2. Here's a question that a lot of people want to ask. Do you all think that Haliburton is built for the NBA World Championship Series? I say yes. Here's Mathurin on the drive. Goes up. Nope. Foul called, and Mathurin shoots 2. That's our question of the night. And thank you to AB&J Travel and Stacey Jones for providing us with our question. I'll say question of the half, because I'm sure she's going to come up with more gems. Is Tyrese Haliburton, that's our question of the half. Is Tyrese Haliburton built for the NBA World Championship Series? I say yes. Rhino thinks he's overrated. Mathurin's free throw is good, and the Pacers are back on top, 43-42. Papa Blood is here with us. What's up, man? I haven't had a chance to see your videos in a long time, and I apologize, but it's good to see you. Astros lead the White Sox 7-2. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Second free throw good for Mathurin. And the Pacers go up by a deuce. 44-42. Halfway home in the second quarter. SGA trots it up against Nembhard. Across into the front court. Angles right against a double team. Out front, Williams. Williams will take a long 3. And he missed it badly off the back of the rim. Rebound chased down by Haliburton. Pacers with a chance to extend on a 2-point lead. Topping on the fly all the way to the hoop. Dump pass underneath the Mathurin. He lays it in. And the foul called. What a pass by Obi Toppin. Finding a flying Mathurin to the basket. He's able to put it in, and a foul's called. Wow, what a pass. What a pass from Toppin. And it all began with the Pacers chasing down a long miss on a 3-point shot. You get the big man Toppin flying down the lane. Mathurin diving to the basket in from the left. Mathurin able to put it in and drew the foul. Great play by Obi Toppin. Hey, Pizzle is with us. What's up, Pizzle? 5:47 left in the first half. The free throw is good, and the Pacers have their biggest lead of the night at 5, 47-42, and 5:47 remaining in the first half. Across into the front court is Jalen Williams. If you keep the ball out of SGA's hands, you might be able to make some more defensive plays. Nembhard commits the foul out front. That foul comes with 5:36 remaining in the first half. Hey, Papa Blood, I got a question for you. Are you going to cover Indiana football this year? Because I'm starting something, and I'd like your assistance on it. I'd like your assistance on it. I'll explain a little later. Out front, Jalen Williams on the left side. Lou Doherty nearly lost it. Holmgren gets it back to Dort on the left wing. Fakes, drives in, baseline jump from the left. Blocked by Toppin out of bounds. No soup for you. Oh, it does work. Okay. Then I got an idea on how I can change this set. I have an idea on how I can change this set since the chat does work. I just never tried it for an extended period of time. Great block by Obi Toppin. Isaiah Joe is out. It's Holmgren, Williams, SGA, Dort, and Caruso, the five on the floor for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have it into Holmgren, a three-pointer on the way, air ball, and that's a 24-second violation. So after the Thunder got off to the hot start, it's been all Pacers here in the second quarter. They have outscored them by double digits here in the second period. Haliburton on the drive to the free throw line. Jumper, got it. 49-42, Indiana. They have 25 points in the second quarter. They've outscored them 25-10. A Caruso three, bang, from the left corner. Indiana has outscored Oklahoma City 25-13 in the second quarter. Haliburton on the approach across the timeline into the front court, standing dribble, now works his way to the right, stops, comes up shooting, missing. Rebound, Williams. Chance to cut it to two for OKC. Here's Williams with a spin, lost the ball, able to get it back. Williams, double team, goes up, tapped away by Haliburton. Williams able to get it back. Williams on the left wing, 10 to shoot. Williams on the drive into the lane, drives in on Haliburton, goes up, had it blocked, but a foul called on Haliburton. Assistance, Rising Rhino, assistance on something I'm creating. Something I'm creating, and I want to try to get Papa Blood's assistance on it. Some yes, and for sure. Here's what I have in mind as Jalen Williams misses the free throw. Here's what I have in mind. Because I want to create an Indiana sports hub where I cover the Hoosiers, which is my wife's alma mater. The Pacers, the Fever, Williams again, good. And if I can find them, the Indianapolis Indians as well. Since I live here in Indiana, Papa Blood, do you see where I'm going with this vision? 49-46, 4:15 remaining in the first half. Indiana 9-15 on field goals here in the second quarter. 11 on the shot clock as Haliburton dances on the dribble on the drive. Pitch out to Shepard on the drive into the lane. Lean in, flip, good. 51-46. Indiana by 5 and 3:55 remaining in the first half. But don't count this Thunder team out. Here is Jalen Williams into the lane, lays it in and draws the foul. And he'll have a chance to cut it to 2. Blake Hammond said, I haven't heard no soup for you in a minute. Well, there's going to be a lot of it. Indiana doesn't need Jalen Williams to get going. No, they do not. Because he can turn it on at any time. Williams sitting on 7 points in the game. Make it 8. As the lead is 2, 51-49, and 3:50 remaining in the first half. I'll explain more, Papa Blood, at the next break. Haliburton has it dancing on the dribble off to the right. Haliburton on the move into the lane. A pitch out left corner. A 3 for Shepard. Rebound taken down by SGA, and here he comes. SGA into the front court. SGA on the drive into the lane, all the way to the hoop. Lays it in. Tie game. 51 apiece, and Indiana wants time. 3:26 remaining in the first half. Indiana 51, OKC 51. This is the 2025 NBA Finals on your Indiana Sports Hub, Snowman Sportsnet, and Snowman Multimedia. Yeah, you're right, playmaker. All of a sudden, game on. But Papa Blood, do you see the vision that I have right now? It's hit me all the way. It hit me with my coverage of the Indiana Fever and with my coverage of the Indiana Pacers being in the finals, and ideas have just been flying in my head. So I want to create a division called the Indiana Sports Hub, where I cover the Hoosiers, the Fever, the Pacers, the Colts. I forgot about the Colts. And the Indianapolis Indians. And I'm going to try to find them and cover their games. All alternative play-by-play style. I want to do it. 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 And Papa Blood, I will need your assistance in doing it. OKC led by 8 at the end of the first quarter. And it's a tie game right now. Stacy, that's the idea I had for that portion of the Sports Hub. Victor, it's like the Sports Machine, but with all things Indiana. Holmgren, 15 points, had 15 in game 2. Benedict Mathurin had 14 points. He had 14 in game 2. The Pacers, 25 points from the starters, 26 from the bench. And we're tied at 51 as we count down toward the end of the first half. McConnell's foul line jump missed. Rebound comes down to Wiggins. SGA brings it up. OKC looks for the lead. SGA in the front court, works it left. Alexander on the drive all the way to the hoop, lays it in, and OKC back in front. 53-51. Pacers on the fly to Siakam, and he banks it in. Tie game at 53. That was indeed nasty from SGA. 53 apiece, 244 for the half. SGA has it outside right. On the drive, in on Shepard. Over the top to Hartenstein for the two-hand slam. And OKC back in front by a pair, 55-53. We're going to talk all this out with everybody in the chat. I want to talk it out with everybody when we get to halftime. 2:20 for the half. Siakam on the drive in on Hartenstein. Backs in. A pitch out to Haliburton. Haliburton with a jumper. Got it. Tyrese Haliburton getting going. 55 apiece. And the last thing OKC needs is for Haliburton to get going, who now has a dozen in the game. 55 all, or 9 points for Haliburton. I beg your pardon. 2 minutes for the half. Final 2 minutes presented by Fanatics. Here comes SGA on the push. Foul line jump from the left. No good. Rebound Haliburton. Haliburton on the fly into the front court. Haliburton started to dribble, works his way three-point stripe, takes the three, and hits it! Indiana back in front, 58-55, and a $1:39 and 100 seconds remaining in the first half. Across into the front court is Jalen Williams, guarded by Aaron Nesmith. Williams on the drive, left of the lane, to the hoop, shoots it up, no good, drew the foul, he'll shoot a pair. Tyrese Haliburton now has a dozen. Benedict Mathurin has 14 to lead the Pacers. And it seems like Haliburton has found his mojo after a bad game in game 2. Matter of fact, if you think about it, he had 2 bad games in Oklahoma City. He had the buzzer beater in game 1. Free throw, good. 58-56. 12 points for Tyrese Haliburton, 5 of 8 from the field, including 2 3-point field goals. 91 seconds remaining in the first half. Aaron Nesmith departs. Jalen Williams gets ready, shoots the second one. No good, and the rebound fought for in the corner, out of bounds to the Pacers. I can only do so many games because of my work schedule, but I'm down to help for sure. Well, Papa Blood, I want to do all of them. I want to create this culture for Indiana sports. I want to cover the big games as well as Siakam flies in, missed the dunk, but drew the foul, and he'll shoot 2. I want to create this hub for Indiana sports. and just bring it. Matter of fact, I'm going to study the Indiana football schedule right now. We'll take you through our halftime scoreboard as well. Siakam to the free throw line. His first one, good, 59-56. Siakam gets ready. Shoots the second one. Good. 60-56. 4-point Indiana lead. 1:19 remaining in the first half. Siakam with the Baker's dozen. He's 5 of 8 from the field. SGA off to the left. Guarded by Ben Shepherd. SGA with a wraparound dribble. Works his way to the right. Now in from the right. Flying in is Caruso. Dump past Jalen Williams. Missed the layup. Drew the foul. He'll shoot a pair. With 1:02 remaining in the first half. Let me look up I'm doing live research as we go along here. 60-56. Williams free throw. Good. 60-57. Jalen Williams, 10 points in the game. That gives the Thunder 3 scores in double figures. And I ought to be up there with my crew instead of the ESPN NBA crew. I mean that. Second free throw, good. 60-58. Nembhard with 3, Neesmith 3, Siakam 3. That's foul trouble for Indiana. At the free throw line, Toppin back to McConnell on the right wing. McConnell on the drive in from the right, gets underneath, and a foul called with 50 seconds remaining in the first half. And that foul is charged to Wallace. $50 seconds for the first half, 50 seconds flat remaining in the first half. McConnell's free throw is good, 61-58. But Papa Blood, do you football? You should be good. So are you gonna do all the games for football? Because if so, I have an idea on how we can link it to my channel as well as yours as I create this hub. 3 points now for TJ McConnell. The second attempt on the way, good, 62-58, 4-point lead. SGA on the approach, guarded by Ben Shepherd, who puts the pressure on. SGA across into the front court, working his way to the right. 40 seconds for the half, 28 bench points for Indiana. SGA on the drive to the hoop, lays it in, 2-point game. 34.9 remaining in the first half. McConnell trots it up. McConnell in the front court, bumps into people. Now on the attack, underneath the Shepherd, blocked by SGA, and he was out of bounds with 25.1 remaining in the first half. But Papa Blood, how should we handle this? Because I know I want to do national games, but I want to create this hub for Indiana sports. And I know y'all understand the vision. Stacy thinks it's a good idea. She's talking to me in the back office. Stacy also wants me to ask, if the Pacers pull this off, does that make Rick Carlisle Coach of the Year retroactively? Because we know it's a regular season award. We'll talk about that as we go along. 20 seconds for the half, 17 on the shot clock, 2 difference. McConnell standing dribble out near the timeline. 18,000 plus rise to their feet at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. McConnell on the approach, on the drive, left of the lane, gets into the lane, fadeaway shot right of the lane. It's good! 4-point lead for the Pacers. 6.3 left in the first half. They have it into SGA, guarded by Shepherd. 4 seconds, now 3, now 2. Here comes SGA on the approach. Free throw line jumper. No good. That's the half. And the Indiana Pacers have come back from 8 down at the end of the first quarter. A 40-point second quarter has given them a 4-point lead at the half. Your score at halftime, It's the Indiana Pacers 64, the Oklahoma City Thunder 60. Welcome back with our halftime activities as I give my voice a break after this break.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner.
No? Excellent. Soccer. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Simon Mortoba is in with us. Simon, let us know where you're listening from so we can shout you out properly. Okay. So Papa Blood drops us a $2 super chat. Thank you for that. He says, I have paid StreamYard so I can share to 3 channels. All right, let's talk this out. Papa Blood, where do you stream your content so far? Because I want to have you stream your content to Snowman Multimedia when it comes to Indiana sports, where that way you can cover games and I can cover games and we can put it on the Indiana Sports Hub. I spoke it aloud, and now the wheels are starting to turn in my head, and I really think this can be a reality. Man, we're having fun tonight. Your score at the half, it's the Indiana Pacers 64 and the Oklahoma City Thunder 60. Am I doing ladies WNBA Saturday night? You better believe I am. That's a 2:30 pregame and a 3 o'clock tip. That's the champs, the New York Liberty and the Indiana Fever. And from what I'm being told, the return of Caitlin Clark to the lineup. But we will see how that goes and monitor everything throughout the course of the week. Let's get to some stats here as we are at halftime. 64-60, the Indiana Pacers with the lead. And let me just first say, what a job by the Indiana Pacers in the second quarter. 40 points to wipe out an 8-point Oklahoma City lead at the end of one. 3 players in double figures for OKC. Chet Holmgren leads with 15. SGA with a dozen. Jalen Williams with 11. Lou Dort has 9 on 3 3-point field goals. Cason Wallace has a pair. But it's the bench where OKC is suffering. Only a pair for Isaiah Hartenstein. That came on a dunk. Alex Caruso with 3 and Isaiah Joe 6 off the bench for them. The Indiana Pacers are led in scoring by Pascal Siakam, who has 13. Tyrese Haliburton has I got that wrong. Benedict Mathurin leads the Pacers with 14 points, and all 14 of those came off the bench. Then it's Pascal Siakam with 13 and Tyrese Haliburton with a dozen. And the last thing that the Thunder need is for Haliburton to get going. Aaron Nesmith with a pair. He played with 3 fouls. Miles Turner with a 3 out of the right corner. And Andrew Nembhard also playing with 3 fouls. He finished the first half with 4 points. It's the bench where the Pacers have made a difference. Obi Toppin has 6. TJ McConnell has 6, including 4 steals. And Benedict Mathurin has 14. That gives them 26 off the bench, and now 30 off the bench if you add Ben Shepherd's 4 points. We haven't even seen James Johnson, Jarace Walker, Johnny Furphy, Isaiah Jackson, and Troy Bentley. We did see Thomas Bryant, who did not score in the first half, and Bryant's going to be huge for them. That's a scoring breakdown as we are at the SeatGeek halftime report, brought to you by SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Another break, and we'll get you ready for the second half of this exciting game. Pacers 64, Thunder 60. Back after this.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner.
No? Excellent. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
Sports bettors, listen up. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back and in our 30th year of action. With live in-game betting, incredible odds with daily odds boosters, props and parlays, fast payouts, and exceptional one-to-one customer service, we got it all. And when you sign up today and use the code Snowman, you will get a 125% deposit match on your deposit. Log on to BETUS.com or call 800-792-3887. That's 800-79-BET-US. BetUS.com, where the game begins. Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit SnowmanMultimediaSports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to SnowmanMultimediaSports.com/Fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
$64-60 is our score. Stacy says to me in studio, are the questions okay for your audience? Yes, keep them coming. That's the biggest part that I have been missing because I've had to do so many other things. Jody and myself had to do so many other things. So, Stacy, you found your first role with Snowman Multimedia. Papa Blood says be back later. Great job tonight. Thank you. Thank you. And I think people are starting to see the vision that we have in mind. Holy mackerel. We've had fun tonight. And now that I know that this works, this little feature here, because every time I take it down, I don't see any chats on the screen, but it does work. It does work. So All Snowman's got an idea on how to make it work even better. And I hope I do this right. So tomorrow I'm going to be on location since I have a blood test to do in the morning. And I need to make sure that my health stays right. So we're going to do that. And I will be on location in Columbus, Indiana. And I will be filled with caffeine. I'm just letting y'all know. One more break. And we go to one more break as we get you ready for the third quarter. Pacers 64 and the Thunder 60. This has been the SeatGeek Halftime Report brought to you by SeatGeek, where fans can fan. Third quarter on the way after this.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
Ready to go to the third quarter as the Pacers, as mentioned, scored 40 points in that second quarter. But the OKC Thunder are not down, and they're never out. They're the Western Conference champions for a reason. But that second quarter was huge for the Indiana Pacers as they lead by 4 at the halftime break. Ready to go to the third. Starters back on the floor. And remember, 3 of the Pacers starters are playing with 3 fouls. Siakam, Nesmith, Turner, Nembhard, and Haliburton. And Haliburton brings it up. Haliburton across into the front court. Outside left, guarded by Lou Dort. Siakam sets the screen. Haliburton out near the timeline, works his way to the right on the attack. Right corner, Nesmith. Nesmith on the drive into the lane to the hoop. His shot blocked by Alexander, cleared by Alexander. OKC on the run. Williams in the front court. Now finds Alexander. Back to Jalen Williams with a fake in the drive all the way to the hoop. Lays it in with the right hand. It's a 2-point game. 64-62. Half a minute gone in the third quarter. Back the other way comes Aaron Nesmith. Dancing on the dribble off to the right. Plays it back left to Siakam. Siakam way out high. Siakam on the drive right of the lane. Pitch right corner. Turner's 3 on the way. Nope. Jalen Williams the rebound. Chance to tie for OKC out of the gate. 11-10 left in the third. Williams spins off Nesmith on the drive. Bumps off Nesmith. Shoots it in from the foul line. And we have a tie game at 64 apiece. A minute gone in the third. Haliburton across the other way. Back to Siakam. Back to Haliburton. Haliburton fakes out at the logo. Now works his way to the right. Back left Nembhard on the drive into the lane. Fakes. Dumps it underneath to Siakam. His right-handed hook is missed. And Holmgren the rebound. And OKC with a chance at the lead. They get the lead here. You may see a timeout. Here comes SGA on the drive. Left of the lane. Comes up shooting. Good. OKC back up a pair. And Rick Carlisle immediately calls time. 10:34 remaining in the third, and the Western Conference champs are back in front, 66-64. This is the 2025 NBA Finals on the Indiana Sports Hub, presented by Snowman Sportsnet. Back after this timeout.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner.
No? Excellent. Soccer. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
This fall, we'll have coverage of the Indiana Hoosiers as we present the Indiana Sports Hub presented by Snowman Sports Net. 66-64 OKC on a run. They've scored the first 6 coming out of the gate after trailing by 4. They're up by a pair, and they are hell-bent on getting the lead back and keeping it. The Pacers are over the field so far here in the third quarter. Thoughts from Blake? Maybe we can start covering other regions where the guys are based, like me and Droid in Kansas, Shane in Boston, etc. I'm way ahead of you, partner. Would help give us more in-depth coverage and also grow Snowman Multimedia's reach. Blake, you've said nothing but a word. We're going to do just that. We're going to do just that. Do you have any thoughts about people doing their channels if they start doing their stuff? Thoughts like what? Playmakers 6-0 right out of the gate. There might be more. There might be more. Haliburton across the timeline into the front court. On the left side, Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard off the Siakam screen, back to Haliburton. Works off the Turner screen to the right, back to Turner. 15-footer, short. Holmgren the rebound, hands to Jalen Williams. Williams across the timeline. Williams on the approach to the right. Works it back to the left, right down the lane, and on Neesmith and shoots it in. 8 in a row for the Thunder coming out of the gate, and they lead by 4. 10 minutes left in the third. Turner has it this time to Nembhard in the right corner. Nembhard on the drive, in for the right, back to Turner. Missed the dunk. And the rebound on the floor, chased down by Cason Wallace. Back come the Thunder on the push. Miles Turner has 3 points in the game. That came on a 3-point field goal in the first quarter. SGA with a pitch out to Holmgren. A straight-on 3. Nope. Rebound, Haliburton. Back come the Pacers on the push. They need a point. They need some points here. Siakam on the fly to Turner, goes in. Had it blocked, but a foul called. And Turner shoots a pair. They need some they need some points. Indiana needs some points this trip to stay in the game. Small streamers doing their... What do you mean by my thoughts on that? If you have a channel, you're doing your stuff, do your stuff. Maybe I missed the question, Kenneth. Please clarify that for me. First free throw good for Miles Turner. That's his 4th point of the game. And it's OKC 68 and Indiana 65. Turner shoots for his 5th point of the game. It's good as the free throw stayed down, and Indiana back within 2, 68-66, and 9:31 left in the third. SGA in the backcourt, Brings it across into the front court. Alexander on the move to the right, backs off on Nembhard. Alexander turns, met with a double team from Turner, and a jump ball. Great play, great defense by the Pacers. Kenneth posed a great question that I'm trying to get some clarity on, and I want to be sure that I answer it the right way. I love the fact that small streamers are doing their channels and doing content. I love that fact. I love that. It's Miles Turner that will go up against SGA for this jump ball, and it'll occur foul line headed left as the Pacers travel left to right in the second half. Turner is ready against SGA. It's on the floor, and Nembhard gains possession. Indiana with a chance to tie. 9:15 left in the third. Haliburton across into the front court outside right. Haliburton on the drive. Stops. Pitch back to Nembhard. Nembhard holds on the left wing, guarded by Lou Dort. Nembhard out front to Siakam. Siakam on the drive right of the lane. Spins on Jalen Williams. Goes up. Nope. Pitch out Nesmith. 3-ball left corner. Got it! That's a 2 from the left corner by Aaron Nesmith. And it's a tie game, 68 apiece. So the Pacers come right back. Jalen Williams pitches at left corner. Cason Williams is 3. Jalen Williams 3. Nope. Cason Williams is 3. That's no good. Siakam the rebound. Pacers look for the lead. Nembhard wraparound dribble in the front court. Finds Siakam now to Haliburton. Haliburton has it outside left, guarded by Cason Wallace. Haliburton with a bounce pass to Turner. A straight on 3 on the way. In and out. Rebound Nesmith. Tap to Siakam. Pacers get another shot. Siakam throws to Haliburton on the left wing, 9 to shoot. Haliburton on the drive in from the left all the way to the hoop and shoots it in, and the Pacers go up by 2. 70-68. The Pacers are back in front. They've scored 6 in a row. Haliburton has 14, 6 of 9 from the field. Cason Wallace on the drive into the lane. Layup good off the glass with the right hand. Tie game at 70. 8 minutes left in the third. Haliburton brings it up. Haliburton across into the front court, guarded by Cason Wallace. Haliburton with a crossover dribble. Haliburton finds Turner, 15-footer. Got it. Miles Turner with 7. And the lead is 2, 72-70. 7:45 left in the third. Game on. Jalen Williams, I beg your pardon, brings it up. SGA has it out to the left. SGA standing dribble. Now works it with the left hand. And a steal by Haliburton. Haliburton all alone, all the way. He's going to fly in for the two-hand dunk. Tyrese Haliburton with 16, and the Pacers go up by 4. Man, it's good seeing Reggie Miller in Pacer colors. Great analyst for NBA basketball on TNT, but he's home in Indianapolis. 7:12 for the third. Here comes SGA. He stops, pops a 3. That's good from the left wing. 74-73. Pacers lead by 1. 7 minutes left in the third. Here comes Siakam on the drive into the lane. Shoots it up. No good. Foul called. That'll be on Cason Wallace. And Siakam shoots 2. Pascal Siakam sitting on 13 points. And I'm loving how I'm getting my rhythm back as a broadcaster after 3 years off, basically. Siakam gets ready, shoots the first one. It's good. 75-73 Indiana, 6:58 remaining in the third. Pascal sitting on 13 points. 14 points, I beg your pardon. Here we go with this again. Got another glitch. Stand by. Excuse me. Excuse me. I didn't mean that. That belch came out of nowhere with all the liquid I'm drinking. Siakam gets ready. The second attempt on the way is good. 76-73, Indiana by 3, and 6:55 left in the third as Alex Caruso trots it up against Siakam. Caruso in the front court with a wraparound dribble out near the timeline, plays it to SGA. SGA against Nembhard, gets Nembhard to back off of him, and no fouls on Nembhard as of yet. Here's Lou Dort with a fake, steps back, three-pointer left corner, good. And a tie game at 76. 6:35 left in the third. Haliburton across the timeline into the front court, plays it back left to Nembhard. Nembhard on the drive, steps back, three-point stripe, guarded by Chet Holmgren in a switch. They got a mismatch if they find it. Here's Siakam holding in the left corner, 10 to shoot. Siakam holds and looks against Jalen Williams, 7 to shoot. Siakam begins to back in, pitch out Haliburton, three-ball right wing. Nope. Rebound tipped. Alexander the rebound. In a tie game at 76 and 6:09 left in the third. The Pacers only 5 for 16 from three-point land. SGA lost the ball, had it tipped away, able to get it back. Jalen Williams has it out front, 8 to shoot. Williams on the drive, in from the left of the lane jumper. Rebound comes down to Nembhard. Chance for the lead for the Pacers. Mathurin in the front court, outside right. He's been huge for them off the bench. Out front, Haliburton. Haliburton on the drive. He'll try another step back three. Boom, baby! And the Pacers go back up 3. Oh, no. The big dog's going to cue up the heartbeat for tomorrow? Oh, no. Oh, I can't wait to hear this one. You know what, big dog? We're going to have that lead off the show. We got time on the floor. 5:40 for the third. Pacers 79 and the Thunder 76. This is 2025 NBA Finals. And you're hearing it live on the Indiana Sports Hub, Snowman Sportsnet.
Attention sports fans, looking for the ultimate gear and apparel to show your team pride? Look no further than Fanatics, the #1 destination for sports enthusiasts. Visit snowmanmultimediasports.com today and shop a wide selection of officially licensed merchandise from your favorite teams and players. From jerseys to hats to accessories to collectibles, Fanatics has it all. Don't miss out on the chance to elevate your game day experience. Head over to snowmanmultimediasports.com/fanatics and gear up like a true fan with Fanatics. Officially licensed everything.
Do you remember our first group photo? This is it. Smiles all around, even though we were all nervous.
Who could have imagined that our first weekend together would soon turn into a lifetime of memories?
You're an amazing young man. Your brothers and sisters really look up to you. They're a big brother.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
(79-76), the Indiana Pacers lead by 3. And while I'm doing that, I'm having like 4 discussions at once as we are preparing the Indiana Sports Hub for launch. Oops. If you spell it right. There we go. The Pacers have come back from 8 down. They lead by 3 here in the third quarter. The Pacers are not playing. They are not playing around tonight. They want to get this win here at home. And now that I know this works, this show comments on stage, I have an idea. I have an idea on what I can do. I'll take this down for now. We're going to reset it. There's a corner I need to clean up in the room so I can show off the backdrop that my wife made. 79-76. The Pacers lead by 3. Haliburton has 7 points in the third quarter, 19 for the game, and Jalen Williams brings it up. 5.5 remaining in the third. Out front, Hartenstein, Caruso, Williams, Dort, and SGA for the Thunder. In is Williams. He missed the dunk, and the rebound to Haliburton. Haliburton on the fly, front court to the right. Underneath the top end, tapped out to Thomas Bryant. Over the top pass stolen by Caruso. They got numbers. Caruso on the drive, in from the left, leaves it for Williams. Out to Caruso. 3 on the way. Tie game. Big Dog says, if you're doing Indiana, does this mean you're doing Boston? I didn't think you stopped doing Boston. We're just going to find a way to put it on the channel. Caruso tipped that pass away, and it's out of bounds. It will stay with the Indiana Pacers. And I got a hell of a subject for tomorrow, and I may, you know what? We may open things up early tomorrow. Because there are 2 subjects that were thrown to my attention that could get things started. Mathurin's jumper, good. Indiana up a pair. 81-79. And 4:40 remaining in the third. Pacers are playing great. They played great since the end of the first quarter. Here comes Williams. Stops. Pops. Missed the jumper. Rebound Nembhard. Nembhard to Haliburton. Back to Nembhard on the fly. In from the right with a wraparound dribble. Steps back. Now finds Haliburton. Over the top pass intended for Bryant. And we get a foul call. That foul is charged to Jalen Williams. Yeah, Big Dog, alert the crew. We're going to open early tomorrow. As soon as I get on site and get set up, we're opening up shop. I know some people are going to get mad at me, but I don't care. I want to get this. There's a few things I want to touch tomorrow where no one else will. And you know something I didn't do? I didn't do my third quarter read. I'll do that in a moment. Haliburton to bring it in. Foul line extended right. Has it in play to Thomas Bryant. Now back to Haliburton. Haliburton with a standing dribble. Works it back to Mathurin. Mathurin on the move. In from the left against Caruso. Now finds Haliburton. Haliburton on the drive into the lane. Pitch back out top end. 3 ball left key. Nope. Rebound Hartenstein. 81-79. Pacers lead. 4:05 left in the third. Alexander has it out front. Alexander standing dribble, works his way to the left. Alexander stops, fakes. Now comes back outside to Caruso. Fans looking for a travel, none called. Caruso has it off to the left. Over the top pass to Alexander, low left. Alexander, 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Alexander's fadeaway jumper, left baseline, no good. Rebound Toppin. Back on the Pacers on the fly. Toppin on the move. Now finds Mathurin in the right corner, and he stepped out of bounds. Doggone it. Mathurin had a 3, but he couldn't keep his footing. Do I need to set an early alarm? Yes. I got to get some blood work done in the morning. Wife has to be on site by 8:30, so I'm thinking a 9:15 liftoff, if not earlier, because I got some things to talk about before our regular time, and we're going to air it all. Caruso on the drive, in from the left, all the way to the hoop. Lays it up, no good. Rebound Mathurin. Mathurin with an outlet left pass to top, and he missed the left-handed layup. Rebound comes down to Hartenstein. 81-79 Pacers, 3:10 for the third. The pace is slowed to about a 113-point crawl. Here's Hartenstein on the drive in from the left. Pitch back out Holmgren. 3-ball right wing. In and out. Ball on the floor. Dort tracks it down. Another try for the Thunder. Alexander has it out front, 10 to shoot. SGA on the approach. SGA guarded by Thomas Bryant in the switch. Here he comes. Lean in flip. Nope. Foul called on Thomas Bryant. Rhino said Haliburton is overrated. Do I agree? Hell no, I don't agree. Haliburton is not overrated. If Haliburton was overrated, why is he in the finals? SGA to the free throw line to shoot 2. He is sitting on 17 points for the night. 38 in game 1, 34 in game 2, 17 right now. And he drops the free throw. He's got 18 points. Well, the NBA draft will come up on June 25th, but I will not be covering it because it's my anniversary. So, if anybody wants to cover the NBA draft on my channel, let me know down below. Second free throw. Got it. 81 apiece. This has been a barn burner. And I'm going to talk about how this how this series should be covered and who should cover it. Matter of fact, the winning network is covering it right now. Here's a Mathurin 3. Missed it. Rebound, Alex Caruso. OKC looks for the lead. SGA brings it up off a screen from Hartenstein across into the front court. SGA on the drive, right of the lane. Pitch out to Hartenstein. Back to SGA, 10 to shoot. SGA on the move to the free throw line. 14-footer. Got it. OKC up a pair. SGA has 21 on the night. Pascal Siakam brings it up. Siakam has the front court to the left. Siakam backs in on SGA. What I also want to do is build a team of people who get the word out about it. That shot's blocked by Hartenstein, but a goaltend is called, and the Pacers have tied the game in 83. Royston Gibbs in the house with us. What's up, Royston? And Royston, old Snowman's going to need a favor from you, if you can. Next week, I'll welcome an Indiana DJ, Katie Day, to the morning show. We're planning on when we can bring her on. 83 all. SGA 8 of 16 from the floor. Holmgren has it in the right corner. Lost the ball. Ball on the floor. Ball still on the floor. Siakam has it. He goes after it and claims it. Siakam with a throw ahead to Haliburton. We haven't seen TJ McConnell in the third quarter yet because Haliburton has been in control of this third quarter. Siakam on the drive to Shepherd. Shepherd back to Haliburton out front. Haliburton, deep three. Missed it from the right. Long rebound chased down. Dort had a hand on it. Shepherd gets it back. Throws it back to Siakam. Out front, Turner. 10 to shoot. Turner to Haliburton. 7 on the clock. Haliburton dancing on the dribble off to the right. 5 on the clock. Now 4. Haliburton to Siakam. He'll lift up a 3 from the right wing. Missed it. And the rebound chased down by Dort. Lou Dort across into the front court for Caruso. Hartenstein out front. Now finds SGA. On the move, right of the lane. Throws his shot up no good. And the rebound comes down to Siakam. Outlet Mathurin on the drive. Foul by Caruso. $52.2 remaining in the third quarter. I think SGA was looking for a foul on that last exchange. Didn't get one. He threw up a wild shot. Mathurin to the free throw line. 83-83. 52.2 remaining in the third. First free throw is good. 84 for the Pacers. 83 for the Thunder. And what has been a magnificent game. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this game has been absolutely has been built, has been hype, has lived up to the hype. That's the phrase I wanted to say. That's the phrase I wanted to say. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this game has lived up to the hype. I believe it has, and then some. I believe it has lived up to the hype and then some. 84-83 Pacers. The second free throw is no good. And we got a freeze in our feed here. $85-84 now. Now we're back up to date. Jalen Williams found Hartenstein found Chet Holmgren, I beg your pardon, for the dunk, and a foul called and a chance to extend the lead. Hartenstein is out for the time being. So it looks like OKC will take a third quarter lead, which means TJ McConnell and the Pacers will have to respond. I believe they will. 85-84, 34.7 left in the third quarter. Holmgren's free throw is good. 86-84. 30 seconds for the third. Magnificent game by both teams. Holmgren now has 18 points, along with 7 rebounds. McConnell dancing on the dribble between the circles. 10-second difference, shot clock to game clock. McConnell leans over the dribble, guarded by Kason Williams. McConnell on the drive into the lane. Trap, fadeaway jumper. Long rebound. McConnell saves to Jalen Williams. They'll have the final shot of the third quarter. 7 seconds. Williams has it out front. 5 seconds. Now 4. Williams, a three-pointer out front. Got it. And OKC will take a 5-point lead into the third quarter. Man, oh man. OKC landed the first punch. Pacers responded in the second, and OKC lands a Tiger uppercut in the third. Done with 3 in a magnificent ball game. Your score is OKC 89 and Indiana 84. We're back with the fourth and final period after this.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms. Thank you. Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot.
Girls, you're gonna be late.
You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get, babe?
Twice the work. Twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
Let's go inside the numbers as we prepare for the money period. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the league MVP, leads all scorers with 21 points. Tyrese Haliburton leads the Pacers with 19. Haliburton also has 8 assists. OKC shooting 49.2% from the field. Pacers at 48.4. 35 rebounds for OKC, 26 for the Indiana Pacers. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, Jalen Williams has been the biggest X factor tonight for OKC. He has 20 points, as SGA will have a seat to begin the fourth quarter. And the Indiana Pacers cannot allow OKC to run away right now. Kenneth Clark brings up a great point. OKC is 10 of 18 from three-point land tonight. OKC ball as we begin the money period. Caruso finds Wiggins. Hartenstein gives it to Williams. Williams on the drive into the lane. Fakes. Fadeaway jumper. Missed it. Rebound Mathurin. Outlet pass to McConnell. It was McConnell that led the charge for the Pacers in the second quarter. Here's McConnell dancing on the dribble off to the right. Half a minute gone. Toppin has it this time out front. Now finds Mathurin. Mathurin spins on Williams. Fadeaway shot. Yes, and a foul call. 89-86 with a free throw to come for Benedict Mathurin. And Mathurin sitting on 19 points, so he has come to play tonight. This is like game one right down to the second. The big comeback by Indiana. OKC fending them off. Free throw good. 2-point game. 89-87. Caruso brings it up. Mathurin has 20 points, 4 rebounds in the game tonight. Hartenstein off to the right. Now gives it to Jalen Williams. Out to Caruso. Left corner Wallace. On the drive into the lane. Shoots it up. Rimming good. Cason Wallace hits the driving layup. A minute gone in the fourth quarter. 91-87 OKC with the lead. McConnell on the fly all the way to the hoop and lays it in. It's a 2-point game again. 91-89. Back comes OKC on the push. Cason Wallace front court to the right. Out front Hartenstein. Hartenstein holds and looks. Right of the key. 15 to shoot. Hartenstein on the drive into the lane. Goes up with a lefty hook. Scores. 93-89. 10.5 remaining in the BetUS.com money period. Toppin underneath the Shepherd. He threw it up no good, but drew the foul. Pacers have it in play to Mathurin. On the drive into the lane. A high layup off the glass and good. 93-91. 10-18 remaining. These Pacers will not go away. Jalen Williams trots it up. What would it mean for the Pacers if they were to snatch this game here tonight? Williams on the drive, left of the lane. Comes back outside to Wiggins. Right side Caruso. Right corner Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Bad pass. McConnell the steal. McConnell on the fly. And it's tipped out of bounds. And will it stay with Indiana, or are we going to have a review? No, we have a foul on Hartenstein. As McConnell tried to hit Shepherd. And we're going to have a review, and I think OKC is going to get the ball back. This is a flat-out turnover against TJ McConnell. So the Thunder will take a timeout and challenge, and they will win this challenge because McConnell had made a bad pass. So we'll take a short timeout while they confirm it. 9:55 remaining in the money period. It's Oklahoma City 93 and the Pacers 91 on the Indiana Sports Hub and Snowman Sportsnet.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner.
No? Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
The Indiana Sports Hub is live and smoking. We'll make everything official on July 1st, but you see everything that's going on here. 93-91, Thunder lead the Pacers. This is Game 3 of the 2025 NBA Finals, found right here on the Indiana Sports Hub, as well as Snowman Sportsnet and Snowman Multimedia. Memberships are available for the channel for as low as $2.99 per month. So, and we got a lot of content planned in different regions across the country. So make sure that you join right now, because there will be members only podcasts, there will be members only broadcasts, and everything in between. So if you're a member, you'll get a lot of behind the scenes stuff also. The call has been overturned to a turnover against TJ McConnell, as Hartenstein didn't even have a hand on the pass that went out of bounds. So Benedict Mathurin, 22 points. And now the Pacers need a defensive stop, down a pair. Jalen Williams in the front court finds Caruso. Caruso underneath the Holmgren, he lays it in. Chad Holmgren now has 20. That's three players in double figures, 3 players with 20 points for the Oklahoma City Thunder, 4 in double figures overall. Mathurin has it out front between the circles, guarded by Cason Wallace. On the left side, on the right, left side is Siakam. Geez, I need my glasses. Siakam's 18-footer missed it as the shot clock went dead. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oklahoma City led 89-84 at the end of 3. It's 95-91 right now. Remember, OKC early on led this game by 9. They led by 8 at the end. They led by 8 at the end of 1. And I'm having feed troubles again. So, folks, stand by with me. We're going to finish this. Toppin has it. Now to McConnell. We'll pick it up where they left off. McConnell out front. McConnell on the drive into the lane. Spins, fakes, shoots, and missed it. Tipped out to Nembhard. 14-footer. Got it. 2-point game. 95-93. A steal by McConnell, and he lays it in. That's the 5th time he has done that tonight. And we're back even at 95. 8:28 left in the money period. Caruso has it out front to SGA. SGA on the push against Nembhard. They won't let him loose. Alexander on the drive, 3-point stripe to their left. Alexander will back up against Nembhard. Alexander picks up his dribble, forces the shot up, no good, but a foul called. That came with 9/10 of a second remaining on the shot clock. And again, I'm seeing the same thing that I saw in game 1 with Alexander going down, stealing a couple of seconds to rest because Oklahoma City is using a very limited rotation. TJ McConnell has been huge for them defensively tonight. 95 all, 8:09 left in the ball game. Free throw by SGA, no good. Sitting on 21 points for the night. 8:09 for regulation, 95 all on a steal and layup by TJ McConnell. 18,000 plus on their feet. The second attempt on the way, good. 96-95. OKC leads by 1 as McConnell hustles it up. Finds Mathurin. Mathurin, a 3 from the right. Bang! Indiana up 2. 98-96 and 7:55 remaining in the ball game. Jalen Williams at the controls. He'll bring it up against Mathurin. Met by Obi Toppin. Now Mathurin gets him. Mathurin has 25 points. Jalen Williams on the drive with a lefty layup. Good. 22 for Jalen Williams. And it's 98 all with 7:36 remaining in the ball game. McConnell has it off to the left. On the drive, in from the left, into the lane. Pitch out to Toppin. Now Mathurin has it on the right wing. It's in his hands right now. Mathurin against Jalen Williams. Falls down on the dribble. ball free, and it's picked up by Siakam at the timeline to Mathurin, 2 to shoot. Mathurin got fouled, lays it up, no good, and Holmgren the rebound. 98 all with 7:10 remaining. In the front court, SGA on the drive, spins, dump pass underneath to Holmgren. He got chopped, but a foul called. Phew! Tyrese Haliburton ready to return for the Pacers. And we're looking at the replay. We're looking at Jalen Williams' layup. I beg your pardon. Miles Turner back for the Pacers. I said during the morning show that he was going to be the key going forward for Indiana. I've been wrong. It's Benedict Mathurin who has 25 points tonight to lead all scorers. And the refs missed one as Siakam had an over and back violation, and the refs missed it. The shot clock was running down, and it turned into an empty possession for Indiana anyway. Foul line extended right. They look to come in. Still looking. They haven't played a Hartenstein outside right. Hands to Jalen Williams. 10 on the clock. 7 minutes for the game. Jalen Williams shovels a pass to Hartenstein on the drive and on Turner. Double fake. Lefty hook. Missed it. Rebound batted down to Turner. Indiana looks for the lead as Nembhard has it in the front court. Back to Turner. Now Haliburton has it. Haliburton step back. 3-pointer straight on. Got it! The Pacers are up 3. Timeout OKC. 6:40 remaining in regulation. This is a burn burner and a half. 6:40 for the game. It's Indiana 101, Oklahoma City 98. This is the 2025 NBA Finals on Snowman Multimedia.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner.
No? Excellent. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
We got a barn burner in Game 3 of the NBA World Championship Series. It is Indiana 101 and Oklahoma City 98. Indiana will not go away. They have yet to win an NBA World Championship. They have won in the ABA, but they have not won in the NBA, and this is the first time that they have not only been in the finals, but hosted the finals since 2000 when they lost in 6 games to the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's a question for you. Do you think the NBA should go back to the 2-3-2 format or stay with 2-2 and then 1-1-1? Talking in terms of the games, 2 in OKC, 2 in Indiana, and then 1 OKC, 1 Indiana, and 1 OKC. Should they go 2 OKC, 3 in Indiana, and 2 OKC? Should they go back to a 2-3-2 format? Kenneth Clark says this game might be who got the ball last. Absolutely true with that. I absolutely agree with that. Kenneth Clark has to depart for the night. See you on the next stream. Thank you very much. Liberty and Fever Saturday on the Indiana Sports Hub. And then you got game 4 of this barn burner. The Pacers have outscored the Thunder 17-9 in the fourth quarter. Jalen Williams has it off to the right. Pacers in search of a defensive stop. Hartenstein has it out front. 6:28 remaining. Hartenstein hands it to Lou Dort, who's back on the floor. Now SGA has it. SGA breaks free of the pressure. Back to Dort, and a travel is called. And the Thunder turn it over. And you're right, Blake. This may be a case of who gets the ball last. Pacers in the front court to Haliburton, and an offensive foul on Miles Turner. (101-98). Indiana leads by 3 and 6:10 remaining in the ball game. Jalen Williams brings it up. 6:05 left. Williams across the timeline into the front court. Williams bumps off of Toppin. Williams flies, shoots it in. A line from Rounders. He's got alligator blood just hanging around. Can't put him away. You got it. I love old movies also. Haliburton on the move to the right. Drops a bounce pass to Turner. Turner works his way in the lane. Double fake and shoots it in. A little bit of a reminder of the dunking Dutchman, Rick Schmitz. And the Pacers go up 3. 5.5 remaining in the ball game. Holmgren off to the left. Holmgren on the drive. Into the lane. Fadeaway shot. Tipped. Stolen. Toppin comes down with it. Ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard with a wraparound dribble across into the front court off to the right. Now finds Haliburton. Haliburton out front. Now to Nembhard. Nembhard on the drive into the lane. Pitch out Toppin left corner. Back to Turner. Out front Haliburton. 10 to shoot. Haliburton has it this time. Dancing on the dribble off to the left. Haliburton on the drive. Stops. Had it. Lost it. Fadeaway shot in the corner. Missed it. Long rebound. Chased down by Haliburton. Pitch out Nembhard. Nembhard is fouled out front. Yes, indeed. Blake is an old soul, and we love it. Great job by Haliburton to get the shot up as the shot clock was going dead, then able to chase his own rebound down. They have it in play, the Pacers do. 4:55 left. Here's Nembhard on the drive into the lane. Step back 15-footer. Bullseye! And the Pacers go up by 5. 4:45 remaining. The Pacers closing in on a 2-1 series lead. Here comes SGA on the drive. Left corner, Lou Dort. Open 3. Missed it. Rebound Toppin. Outlet pass to Haliburton. Haliburton on the drive into the front court outside left. Haliburton with a bounce pass underneath. Layup no good. Final 2-hand dunk by Toppin. Obi Toppin with a 2-handed smash. And the Pacers have their biggest lead of the night at 7. 4:15 remaining in the ball game, and Deeks was right again. OKC is letting this game slip away. 4:09 left. Out front, Jalen Williams on the drive into the lane, in on Toppin, and Toppin says, "No soup for you," as he blocks the shot. Haliburton with an outlet pass to Nembhard. 4 minutes left. Nembhard dancing on the dribble outside left. They're taking some time off the clock. Nembhard backs up near the timeline, guarded by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nembhard outside left, fadeaway 20-footer, missed it. Long rebound, tap down to Dort. 3:45 remaining. SGA trots it up. You can see the body language again. The Oklahoma City Thunder is tired. Alexander on the attack. Got it stripped, had it back. Alexander dumps it underneath to Holmgren. He goes up. Nope, but a foul called on the floor. That foul occurred on the floor, so no free throws. As we take a look at Toppin flying in for the follow jam. the former slam dunk champion and former Dayton Flyer, got fouled on that play also. So I believe he should have been coming to the line for a three-point play. But they didn't call the foul. The Pacers' lead is 7. And we have time on the floor. 3:34 remaining in the ball game. It's all Pacers, 107-100. Back with more of our coverage of the NBA Finals after this.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms. Thank you. Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot. Girls, you're gonna be late. You want breakfast? No thanks, we're good. They're always in their own world. What'd you get, babe? Twice the work. Twice the surprises. Just try it. But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling. I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
There we go. 107-100. The Pacers lead by 7 as we count down to the end of the ball game here tonight. 23-11. The Pacers have outscored the Thunder. And I said at the end of the third quarter that the Pacers need to take over the fourth period, and they've done that. They have done that and then some. They are 10 of 16 from the field in the fourth quarter as Holmgren looks to come in. Foul line extended right. That pass batted out of bounds. It'll stay with the Thunder. They'll have 13 on the shot clock. On the floor for the Pacers, Siakam, Nesmith, Turner, Nembhard, and Haliburton. For the Thunder, it's Holmgren, Jalen Williams, SGA, Dort, and Caruso. In play to Caruso. Caruso outside left. Out front, SGA. SGA backs up on the dribble. SGA on the drive, stops, 20-foot ahead of the key. Good. 5-point game as OKC gets a bucket. And a delay of game violation against SGA and the Thunder. And that came with 1 on the shot clock. Nembhard trots it up. 24 for SGA in the ball game. Nembhard in the front court. Dancing on the dribble outside right. Jump past Nesmith. Right corner 3 try. Boom, baby! And the Pacers are up by 8 with 3 minutes left. Closing in on a 2-1 series lead. Jalen Williams brings it up. Williams in the front court, works his way to the left, now back to the right. Williams on the drive, turns right of the lane, spins on Nesmith, lost the ball, and the Pacers come up with a steal. 2:40 remaining. Haliburton in the front court, poked away by Caruso. Caruso on the drive, in on Nesmith, and Nesmith is Caruso, I beg your pardon, is clobbered going to the hoop. And that'll send Caruso to the free throw line. Let's hope Caruso is okay. 2:35 left. Caruso down as Nesmith gave the foul to prevent the layup. And I think the Thunder may look for a flagrant foul. It's a shooting foul nonetheless. I don't think this is a flagrant foul. I do not think this is a flagrant foul. Dietz said at the end of the first quarter when the Thunder were up by 8 that the OKC Thunder would blow it. Well, look, they're down 8. And I agreed with him. And folks, what have I said all night? And Stacy, you've heard me say this. Dr. K, you've heard me say this as well, that this is going to be like game 1 down to the second. And it is indeed like game 1. OKC gets out to a big lead, and the Pacers come all the way back and win it. Well, they're 2:35 away from a victory right now, and they're doing an official review right now to see if this is a flagrant foul. If this is a flagrant foul, it means 2 free throws and possession for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So they may have a chance to get 4, possibly 5 out of this possession. 15 watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the Cash App to support the show. Hit the Super Chat, support the show. I don't think this is a flagrant. Caruso was already up in the air as he was attempting the shot. Nesmith wanted to give the foul and send Caruso to the free throw line and not give up the layup or the three-point play. But if you're looking at it from an official standpoint, they just may rule this a flagrant foul. I think this is going to be a flagrant foul. What do you guys think? Let's vote in the chat. What do you guys think? Is this a flagrant foul or not? I think one thing I'm going to have Stacy do, I'm going to give her some permissions in YouTube to put some votes to polls. That's the word I'm looking for. To put some polls up. I think this is a flagrant foul. It is not a flagrant foul. It is just a common foul. So Alex Caruso indeed gets 2 free throws. Caruso made a great play to pick it off. And it goes back to my first thought that it was not a flagrant foul. It was Nesmith making a play on the ball and the player. It is not a flagrant foul. It's just a common foul. It's a take foul against Nesmith. So 2 free throws for Caruso with 2:35 remaining. His first one is good. Caruso 7 points on the night. He's 1 for 1 from the line. Caruso gets ready. The second attempt is good. 110-104. Pacers by 6 and 2.5 remaining in the ball game. Nembhard across into the front court. Angles right. Now finds Turner. Turner hands it to Haliburton. Back to Turner. Spins, had the ball chopped away. Ball on the floor. Still on the floor. Out of bounds. It belongs to whom? It belongs to Oklahoma City. And that's a good call. It went off of the leg of Siakam. So OKC with the ball down 6 and 2:15 remaining. Across into the front court is Alex Caruso. He's going to finish the game. SGA has it. He hasn't had it in his hands for a while. Finds Holmgren. Holmgren with a fake. Pitch out right side. Jalen Williams on the drive into the lane. Pitch out to Holmgren. 3-pointer block by Turner. Turner got a block. It's back to Holmgren on the drive into the lane and on Siakam. And a jump ball. That's out of bounds. I beg your pardon. It belonged to the Pacers. Holy cow. The Pacers defense has come to play. 1:50 remaining. Across into the front court is Haliburton dancing on the dribble outside right. Haliburton on the drive in from the right all the way to the hoop. Dump pass underneath to Siakam. Pitch out left corner. Nesmith's 3 on the way. No good. Rebound Holmgren. 100 seconds remaining. Outlet pass to Jalen Williams. Williams has it off to the left. Or off to the right, I beg your pardon. Now SGA has it. SGA on the drive in on Siakam. He backs up, fakes a 3. Left side Caruso. Back to SGA out front. 9 to shoot. 120 for the big one. On the drive is SGA on the drive, left of the key. He comes up shooting, missing. Rebound, chased down by Nembhard. Outlet pass to Haliburton. Pacers on the run. Ahead to Siakam. Layup is good, and the Pacers go up by 8. And timeout OKC with 1:09 remaining in the ball game. The Pacers are up by 8. 112-104. We're back after this timeout.
I am so glad you ladies are here. You each have your own rooms.
Thank you.
Get settled in. I'll call you for dinner. Adopting teen sisters, it's a lot.
Girls, you're gonna be late.
You want breakfast?
No thanks, we're good.
They're always in their own world.
What'd you get there?
Twice the work. Twice the surprises.
Just try it.
But if you think of it that way, they're also twice as fulfilling.
I think you should ask her yourself.
Is it okay to call you Mom?
Of course you can.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans.
112-104, Pacers lead by 8. As they just got a defensive stop. The ball went out of bounds off of Holmgren. And the Pacers were able to convert it into a layup. The Pacers are a minute plus away from a 2-1 series lead. Into the front court, Jalen Williams. Williams on the drive in on Neesmith. Forces a shot up, no good, but a foul called with exactly 60 seconds remaining. You make your free throws, we get out of here with a 2-1 lead. And yes, I am pulling for the Pacers to do this thing. Jalen Williams to the free throw line. 24 points in the game tonight. The free throw is good. 112-105. Royce Gibbs says, man, oh man, good action. Blake Hammock, highway robbery. Victor Locke with the greatest point of the night. Got to hold on till the end. Absolutely true. We'll have a post-game show and a post-game chat after we're done here. 112-105. Indiana leads by 7 with exactly 1 minute remaining in the ball game, and I'm going to yell my brains out should the Pacers claim this game. Could be like 1991 down to the second free throw missed, and Tyrese Haliburton the rebound. 55 seconds left inside of the BetUS final minute as Haliburton brings it up. Jump pass underneath to Neesmith, back outside Nembhard, 12 to shoot, 47 on the big one. Over the top pass, right side to Haliburton. Free throw line, Siakam. Siakam backs in, back out Haliburton. On the drive into the lane, forces his shot up. Nope. Rebound chased down by Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams is fouled in the backcourt. With 35.7 left, Stacey says, don't wake up the block. I'm trying not to. I'm really trying not to. .7 seconds left. And it'll be free throws the rest of the way for both teams. Jalen Williams, who split a pair a moment ago. The first one is no good. Oh, wow. When Indiana was missing free throws in the first quarter, we thought it would come back to haunt them. Now it's coming back to haunt Oklahoma City. Lots to talk about tomorrow. A potential 9 a.m. start Eastern time for Snowman in the morning. Just depends on when I get on site. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 112-106. Clock running. 30 seconds left. Mathurin in the front court. Mathurin is fouled with 27.6 seconds left, and I think that'll do it. Lou Dortz and Benedict Mathurin sharing a moment as Dortz commits the foul. It's a 2-possession game right now, and that is that's their first foul in the last 2 minutes. Nembhard to bring it in. Foul line extended right, has it in play to Mathurin. Caruso stripped it, And there's still 27 seconds left. Mathurin to the free throw line, 25 points in the ball game. He is our Fanatics player of the game. First free throw, good. He is one of the two people who got the Pacers started when they were down 8 at the end of 1. And I'm definitely going to have Chris Dietz on. So Dietz, be ready for a 9 a.m. liftoff tomorrow. Because we got a lot to talk about. And I do mean a lot. 27 seconds left. Mathurin second free throw, good. Give him 27 on the night. Mathurin and McConnell are our players of the game. On the right side, on the left side, Holmgren, his 3, rimming no. Rebound taken down by Cason Wallace, and Wallace is fouled. .4 seconds remaining in the ball game. Cason Wallace to the free throw line. The first one, no good. And that's 3 front ends missed by Oklahoma City in the past 2 minutes. Somebody fact check me on that. That's 3 times that the Thunder have missed the front ends of 2-shot fouls in the past 2.5 to 3 minutes. Somebody fact check me on that, please, before we go off the air. The second attempt on the way, good. 114, 107, 17.4 seconds remaining. In play to Nembhard, they break the pressure. 15, 14, no shot clock. Out front, Siakam. Siakam with a fake. On the drive to the hole, lays it in, and the Pacers are up 2-1. In play to Jalen Wallace. 5 seconds. Wallace fakes. Cason Wallace gets it back. That ball tipped out of bounds with 2.3 left, and that's a winner. Yes, indeed, Victor. That's a winner. And this sellout crowd of 17,274 roars to life as one as the Pacers win. Put it in the book, and that's a winner. Your final score in Game 3, the Pacers 116, Oklahoma City 107. We'll be back with the Fanatics post-game show and wrap it up after this.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Short post game here as the Pacers win 116-107. Jalen Williams led Oklahoma City with 26 points. Chet Holmgren was next with SGA was next with 24 points. Chet Holmgren, 20 points and 10 rebounds. Lou Dort had a dozen, all on 3-point goals. But it was the bench points that mattered in this ball game tonight as the Oklahoma City Thunder only had 18 points off of the bench. Hartenstein had 4, Alex Caruso 8, and 6 for Isaiah Joe. For the Pacers, they were led by our player of the game, Benedict Mathurin, who had 27 points, and all those came off the bench. 22 for Tyrese Haliburton, along with 11 assists and 9 rebounds as he flirted with a triple-double. In the regular season and the playoffs, the Pacers are 20-1 when Tyrese Haliburton has 20 points and 10 assists. He had 22 and 11 tonight, along with 9 rebounds. So as I said, he flirted with a triple-double, and he's celebrating right now with Reggie Miller and company. And he deserves to celebrate tonight. 21 for Pascal Siakam. Aaron Nesmith finished with 7. Miles Turner had 9. Andrew Nembhard finished with 8. But it was off the bench where the Pacers ruled, and that's going to get them this series. Obi Toppin had 8. 10 for TJ McConnell, including, I think, 5 steals in the ball game, and he converted all those into points some kind of way. Ben Shepherd finished with 4, but it was Benedict Mathurin that got the Pacers going in the second quarter. They scored 40 points in the second quarter, 32 in the fourth quarter. They outscored the Oklahoma City Thunder 32-18. That was the second and the fourth period were the difference in the ball game tonight. And as we take a look inside the numbers, and yes, I'm bringing that segment back for our post-game show, Oklahoma City shot 46.8% from the field, 45 from 3. They finished with 19 turnovers and 43 rebounds. The Pacers shot 51.2% from the field, 33 from distance, only 14 turnovers on the night, 36 rebounds. And what can you say? The Pacers defense was the difference tonight. And it was the second quarter that got them going, that turned an 8-point deficit into a 4-point lead. And though OKC would lead by 5 at the end of 3, Chris Dietz called it, and I called it. We all called it. OKC messed it up, and they lose 116-107. The Pacers lead 2-1 with a lot of momentum going into Friday night. And I'll ask a question that Bob Costas asked in 1998. If they're able to win this game, which the Pacers have done, how hellacious are they going to be coming out on Friday night in Indianapolis, Indiana for Game 4 of this World Championship Series? Man, oh man, what a performance by the Indiana Pacers. Your final score tonight on the Indiana Sports Hub presented by Snowman Sportsnet. Indiana 116, the Thunder 107. The Pacers on the high side, 2-1 in this NBA World Championship Series. Our next broadcast on the Indiana Sports Hub will indeed be Friday, Game 4 of this series between the Pacers and the Thunder. The Pacers now lead 2-1. And then on Saturday, it's Indiana Fever basketball as they host the WNBA champion New York Liberty at 3 p.m. for a tip-off time, up at 2:30 with the pregame show. For Friday, it's an 8:30 tip-off, special hour-long pregame at 7:30 to count you down and take you into the broadcast. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Your final one more time from Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the Pacers 116 and the Thunder 107. The Pacers lead 2-1. The preceding has been a presentation of the Indiana Sports Hub, part of Snowman Sportsnet, which is a part of Snowman Multimedia. Tonight's game has been presented by BetUS, BetUS.com, where the game begins, the official sports book of Snowman Multimedia. By Invader Coffee, fuel for the fearless. By Fanatics, officially licensed everything. By SeatGeek, where fans can fan. As mentioned, by BetUS.com, where the game begins. By Fanatics, officially licensed everything. By Wanna Parlay, smart picks, real action. Wanna Parlay, the world's richest parlay. And we're going to get them involved also. And by the voice of the fans, Snowman Multimedia, proud presenters of the Indiana Sports Hub, Snowman Sportsnet, and all sports in between. And we're also brought to you in part by the AB&J Travel Agency, making your travel dreams come true no matter what budget you have. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate you. Brian Snow here, bidding you all good night and God bless. And we'll see you on Friday for Game 4 from Indianapolis, Indiana. So long, everybody. The preceding has been a presentation of Snowman Sportsnet, part of Snowman Multimedia. Go to snowmanmultimedia.net for more information.